Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and the Human Warrior. Today we have the Joyous Journeys buff again. That's right, Blizzard reintroduced the Joyous Journeys bonus 50% experience buff back into the game starting today. And yeah, we have it. We could get rid of it. We're going to keep it and just kind of go from there. My thoughts about the experience buff itself are varied. I feel like it's good for the game in the sense that it gets people excited to come back and pick up old characters, start new ones. But it has its own issues. That's okay, starting at level 22 we shouldn't... some of the issues that you have early on shouldn't really impact us, but we're going to leave it on for now and we'll see how we feel. The Blackrock clan must be destroyed. The enemy has invaded our lands. These mountains fall under the sovereign right of the King of Stormwind. Our sources tell us that the leaders of each unit within the clan are known as champions. You'll find them in their encampment to the north, just west of the road to the Burning Steppes.
Light bless you.
We're going to be done in Westfall on this character for now, so... I'm going to go ahead and abandon that. I want to start things in Red Ridge, especially considering that we have the XP buff now. We're not really going to be able to jump between two different zones and do the full questing in each zone because of the XP buff. It's going to kind of propel us ahead. What do I want to turn back on here? I think I need to turn those back on.
Light be with you.
Blackrock Menace. The Blackrock Orcs have traveled from the Burning Steppes and claimed Stonewatch Keep to the north. From there, they maraud the areas north of Lakeshire and keep its citizens in town, penned in like cattle. Help rid Lakeshire of this menace, kill these Blackrock Orcs, and bring me 10 of their battle-worn axes as proof.
For the Alliance.
It's a lot of axes to be carrying around in our bags at once. Just throwing it out there. We're not going to do the price of shoes, I don't think. This is going to be us traveling around to a bunch of different places. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Wanted Gaz-il-Zog, leader of the Blackrocks attacking Stonewatch Keep and raids against the township of Lakeshire. Gaz-il-Zog is extremely dangerous. He's reportedly holed up in the recently conquered Keep, plotting the Blackrock clan's further crimes against humanity. Lots of stuff to do here, obviously, especially coming here at level 22, we have access to basically everything. Salomon's Law, an enemy of Stormwind, has taken up residence in the eastern foothills of Red Ridge. This wicked villain uses the arcane to spread terror and misery upon our town and our people. Under the name Morganth, he conducts his evil business. Morganth now controls the Shadowhide Knoll clan to perform his bidding. As stated by the law of Lakeshire, aiding a criminal of the kingdom is punishable by death. These vile gnolls must be killed. He's controlling them.
See you later.
They're not aiding him, they're being manipulated. I don't know if killing the gnolls is the answer, but we'll do it. So his quest we're not grabbing.
What can I do for you?
10 spotted sunfish we can get from the Murlocs, which we're going to fight for this quest. Murlocs are becoming a problem. Larger groups of the fishermen are dropping anchor along the shores of Lake Everstill and fishing up a storm. We need them gone before they eat all the fish in the lake.
See you around.
Another wanted poster for Lieutenant Fangor. Known leader of the Shadowhide Knoll clan working under the enemy of the township and kingdom Morganth. By mandate of Magistrate Solomon, this vile betrayer of Stormwind is wanted dead.
Well met.
Targod the Dread served under Gaz-il-Zog as a supreme executioner. His methods were ruthless, even by filthy orc standards. Men who fought bravely to defend the kingdom were tortured on his whim. Now he is being held in the Stormwind Stockade, sentenced to die. Yet something is amiss. One of the bureaucratic nobles put a hold on his execution. I am sure foul play is in the works.
Go with honor, friend.
Random Guard Burton knows this. Random Guard Burton in Red Ridge is very well informed about what's going on in the stockades back in Stormwind.
Well met. What's on your mind?
This is the warrior quest? I call my challenge the Retban Gauntlet. To pass the trial, you must do All you must do is enter the Red Bend Caverns to the first fork, then return here. Easy, except there are a few wrinkles. You have to return within the hour. There are whole heaps of Redbridge Knolls in the way. Before you start, you have to take a swig of my family signature drink, Barley Beer Scalder. What I say is that we will do this later.
You need something?
Let's make the inn our home. Let's not forget to do that. So we're going to leave his quest alone for now. I think we're going to get other quests to go into that same area. That's why I'm not grabbing that right now. And it's going to put us on a timer, which we're going to have to basically start moving right away. I believe the Rethban mines are over here somewhere. So yeah, I don't want to take that just yet.
Hello.
Redridge Goulash is pretty self-explanatory. We are still in level range to do it, so that's great.
Can I help you?
Once again, my garden was trampled and pillaged, and I know the brute who is doing it. It's that forsaken boar, the one Marshal Maris has taken to calling Bellygrub.
Have a good one.
We can certainly deal with Bellygrub. So let's go do that. We need parts from the boars as well. There's Bellygrub. We didn't really need to get a second one here. That's not great for us, actually. This guy is dodging everything because we have this mace on that we don't exactly have a lot of weapon skill in. And I'm kind of thinking that this was a big mistake. Yeah, we don't have the weapon skill for this, unfortunately. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's what I deserve. Luckily, there's a graveyard right here. Unluckily, we're not going to be able to really fix our problem. We can go back to main one-handing this right here. Yeah, let's go back to that for a second just to deal with this guy. And then we'll eventually worry about getting our mace skilled up. Is it going to keep putting it in a weird spot in my inventory? Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Oh, here we go. We're definitely ready. Let's just do retaliation and get this one done. If we can hit him at all. Maybe we just can't hit him at all. Okay, so we're not doing this right now, obviously. So far, probably my favorite episode start ever. Comes into town, gets killed 2 times in a row, trying to take on a guy that's too high level for us and our crappy weapon skill and crappy gear. Let's just move on. We'll fight him sometime. Let's fight things that are more our size. We need to get this mace skilled up, basically. We can dual wield now. If we ever have 2 amazing one-handers, we'll do it. Until then, it's going to be easier to just get a hold of a 2-hander. We also need to fight like all of these gnolls. All these gnolls we can fight. Should be able to break up these groups a little bit. The groups of 3 we might be able to tackle once we have like some kind of weapon skill that consistently hits. We're getting there. We're 102 out of 110, so that's actually not that bad. Well, you know what? What's one more death? What does it matter at this point? These guys are green and gray, so we have a chance here. We do want to get out of the way of this patrol, though. They come in, they investigate the camp, everybody's dead, and then they move on. And they're none the wiser. Let's grab the 2-pat over here. The problem is that some of these guys we don't need, so while we could probably go in there and bust up that group of 3, there's 2 of them in there we don't actually need for the quest. And I'm kind of thinking we want to fight these guys more over in this direction. We don't need thrashers. We do need poachers. So that one's complete. We are done with the gnolls down here. Let's see about gathering the rest of the materials we need for the cooking quest, I guess. So we're looking for spider meat, gore tusk. We can come over here. We could work on the spotted sunfish and the murlocs. It's a little bit of a higher level than we need to be doing, but we're nearby. It was a close one, but yeah, not a lot we're gonna do against 4 guys, huh? Not a lot we're gonna do. Oh, we spawned in like a really weird spot. Okay, there we go. There's the spirit healer. Yeah, it's been one of those days, unfortunately. I'm a little bit distracted today. The experience buff kind of threw me off. I didn't know about it very far ahead of time. And if I had known about it a little more ahead of time, I probably would have handled a couple of our current playthroughs a little bit differently as far as like timing. And it's just kind of throwing me through a loop, so I'm not very focused on like the moment here today, unfortunately. I apologize for that. Well, I mean, there it is. There's the huge disadvantage of not having a shield equipped. Is that, you know, sometimes they're gonna heal and there isn't gonna be a lot we can do about it. Let's pop the chest open and see what's inside. Nothing good. Alright, that's 8 out of 8 for the Murloc fins. Let's come down to the south of the road a little bit. Supposedly there's condors out here. I think we're going to get a lot of our condors in the north, a lot of our animals in the north for the cooking quest in general, but we'll take a look down here and we'll see what there is for us. That being said, we're not doing too amazing on inventory space. Oh, we've aggroed a whelp. Well, we've went from pulling one a whelp to pulling another. They're both on us now, which probably means that we're dead here in a second. Yeah, we don't really have any potions or any way to deal with this. And yeah, that's just kind of how today has been. Let's go back to town, and let's turn some stuff in. Actually, let's not go back to town, let's run back to town, but let's go this way. Let's just go this way, we'll find whatever spiders and boars that we can along the way, and then we'll turn stuff in, maybe we'll head in a different direction. I don't really want to be fighting the whelps unless we get the quest that has us fight the whelps, which we don't have right now. So I'm kind of trying to avoid combat with them. Got all of our Gortusk snouts, so we can ignore those. We're looking for condor meat and spider meat now. Let's head back into town and turn in what we can. We could even mount up, because did you guys know that we have a mount? Mm-hmm.
Greetings. Be careful. How are you?
I feel like this one might chain into something. Let's go get his tools. I feel like this might chain into something important. Maybe that's why we're seemingly missing a quest or two. Inventory's full. Yeah, imagine that.
Hello.
During the last orc invasion, we were forced to smelt our iron down to make bullets, swords, and armor. We sent word to Stormwind for a new shipment of materials, but a band of Redridge Gnolls hijacked the caravan and ran off into the hills behind Lakeshire. Now we're coming up short on supplies to get the bridge rebuilt. If you can bring me 5 iron pikes and 5 iron rivets, I'll make sure you're rewarded.
Have a good one.
There we go.
Looking for something specific? Safe
You can't repair us, for whatever reason.
Greetings.
But we can sell all of our stuff. Yeah. I should be careful with what I sell here because I don't want to vendor the items we need for that quest. Like this guy right here. That's the condor meat we need. Don't want to sell that. And that's about as good as we... I don't think we need the rough stones anymore. I'll keep some of them, but I'm pretty sure we're past rough stones. And we do need some heavy linen bandages. Let's go ahead and make those. I do need to train first aid. We can do that whenever we're near a first aid trainer again, which will probably be pretty soon.
Light bless you.
Good day to you. See you around.
Alright guys, I am actually going to take a break here for today. We're going to park it here at the inn and soak up some more rested XP. And I'm going to put thought into what exactly I want to do with this experience buff. A lot of my playthroughs I was kind of enjoying jumping back and forth, zone hopping, seeing as much of the zones as we can. Whereas the experience buff time lends itself more towards like a single character focus and just getting a character leveled up relatively quickly. So I do need to put some thought into what I want to do with this time period. Like I said, it kind of crept up on me. I didn't know that it was coming, and I didn't plan for it at all. So until then, we'll be kind of bouncing around a little bit like we have been, but I may decide to focus on something soon. It'll probably be something new. I like where all of our current characters are at, and I like their leveling journeys without the XP buff. We've kind of built their journey around taking a long time, you know? Especially the shaman with the cooking and the fishing. It doesn't really benefit from a bonus questing experience event. So lots of thoughts on my end that I have to do to figure out what I want to do with this time. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you jumping on existing characters? Are you rolling up a fresh character? Let me know what you guys think of this. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. We will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.